Good morning, dear students. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Last time, I showed you how to use I wish in a sentence. And today, we are going to have another grammar lesson. It's about how to link contrasting ideas. A contrast is two things that are totally different, like, for example, hot and cold, day and night, white and black. But we are not going to speak about words. We are going to speak about ideas. Our lesson is on how to link contrasting ideas. To link two contrasting ideas, we use either the following subordinating conjunctions, like although, even though, though, or the following prepositions, despite and in spite of. This seems to you very confusing, but let's take an example to show you it becomes clearer. For example, let's take two ideas. He was ill. He went to school. He went to school. And he was ill. He didn't go to school. Here we have two ideas. He was ill. He went to school. He was ill. He didn't go to school. He was ill. He didn't go to school. This is what we expect from a student. If you are ill, you don't go to school. There's no surprise in it. This result here, didn't go to school, is what we wait from you, what we expect from you. If you are ill, you stay home. You don't come to school. Now, this result here is expected result. There's no surprise of a student, if he is ill, to stay home, to stay at home. He was ill and he didn't go to school. If you want to link these two ideas, we use either so, we say he was ill, so he didn't go to school. Or we use because. We say because he was ill, he didn't go to school. There's no surprising thing about it. No surprising thing about it. Something expected from a student who is ill. But look at these two ideas. He was ill and he went to school. This is surprising. This is contrasting. Here we speak about contrast. This is contrast. Then, if we want to link these two ideas with either so, as we did before, or because, like that, we don't get a correct sentence. If we say he was ill, so he went to school, it's illogical. If we say because he was ill, he went to school, normally he doesn't go to school, he goes to hospital or to see a doctor. Okay? Then, if we want to link these two contrasting ideas, we have to use one of these words. Although, even though, or we use despite, or in spite of, because these words link two contrasting ideas. Let's try with although. We say, although he was ill, we have a comma here, and we write like this. Although he was ill, he went to school. Okay? This result here is surprising. We weren't waiting for a person who is ill to go to school. This is unexpected result. It means to link two contrasting ideas, we have to use one of these words. We write this sentence here. Although he, we use a subject, was is a verb. Although he was ill, he went to school. We can say, although he was ill, he went to school. Even though he was ill, he went to school. Although he was ill, he went to school. But remember, after these three subordinating conjunctions, you have to use a subject, he, or a verb, right? But if we want to use these two words, despite and in spite of, let's look there. We can't use a subject and a verb. We use either a noun or a gerund. We take this adjective and make it a noun. We say, despite his illness. This is a noun. His illness. What did he do? He went to school. Okay? It's very easy. With the three conjunctions there, we use a subject and a verb. With these two, we use either a noun or a gerund. I know that a lot of you try to avoid using a noun because sometimes it is not easy for you to find a noun to use after despite and in spite of. I give you a trick. If you want to use despite and in spite of with a subject and a verb, what you have to do, you have to add these three words, despite the fact that, the fact that. In this case, you can use a subject and a verb, and you can say, despite the fact that he was ill, he went to school. I hope you have understood today's lesson.